Gaffer, looking ahead to Saturday's game at Peterborough, another game for us to relish.
Yes, 100%. We've got to look forward. We've got to learn from our experiences. We're away from home. Something I'm conscious of is, trying our very best as a group of players and a group of staff to, mirror what we did at Bristol Rovers, and certainly to a certain degree what we did at Portsmouth away. Where we were really in control of the game, but we narrowly lost 1-0. So we're looking at, trying to improve our away form. If we improve our away form, it'll help us in our quest. And our quest is to win as many games, not lose as many games as we've been losing away from home. That is, when you consider, I think, the last 5 games, 10 points. That form over the last 5 games is good, and we want to try and build on that. Coming up with the games thick and fast. But Peterborough away, difficult opposition, difficult prospect. But it's one that we're relishing. We've got to embrace it. We can't fear it.
Yeah, it is a difficult test, isn't it? Because they're clearly going for promotion this year, and they're free scoring as well.
They've been going for promotion for the last 3 seasons. They're trying to build momentum, whether it was, Fergie in charge, whether it was, Evans in charge, Fergie again. They've always been ambitious. They've been ambitious with the recruitment, the drive for promotion. Sometimes it's turned into a lack of patience, the expectancy to get promoted. League One's difficult, but they're looking in good form, a good position in the league, free scoring. So it's a difficult proposition, but they are going for promotion. There's no question about that. They won't deny that. They're ambitious, and the league table doesn't deny it either.
2 players for them who have been very much in and amongst the goals, Ivan Toney and Moe. So I guess defensively we've got to be very wary of those 2 in particular.
Yeah, I've got two of my friends at this moment in time, kidnapping the pair of them. Joking aside, they're excellent players, well recruited, but there's been a massive investment. And in League One, if it's £600,000, it's a big investment. But the way that they develop the players and the money that they spend back in the judgment, the rewards are massive. Not just the football rewards, but the financial rewards. The business plan, it's always been good. I remember Fergie back in the day when he got them previously promoted, and we were challenging each other in the Championship when I was at Barnsley. The model's superb. They've made massive profits over the last 10 years since Darrag's been there, and it's a model that works. The scouting system, the network that they've got, it's spot on in identifying and then developing, which takes time, but they're trying to develop a squad of players to get promoted.
How important is it that we improve the away form? Because you mentioned it briefly on Tuesday night as well. You're reasonably pleased with how we're doing at home. It's just pairing that up with the away fixtures.
It's really important long term. It is important. We're working on a game by game. I'm looking long term. Our away form has got to marry up with our home form, and vice versa, season to season. But we're asking a lot. We're asking massive amounts. If I had a ready-to challenge for promotion squad of players, I'd be very, very upset and disappointed, but it's a learning opportunity. It's a learning game by game scenario away from home of what we need to do and what we have to do with the group of players that we have available. And it's important that we try our best to work with this group of players to get the best opportunity of getting points away from home, and continue to try and strive for that 3-point feeling away from home and at home. We drew the game at home on Saturday. We scored 2 goals at home. Should arguably win you the game, and it will do, because we've got to try and mirror the application. We've got to deal with the opponents who they're at home, and it comes down to mentality. It comes down to a little bit of luck as well. But again, organisation and the way that we want to play, it's got to be visible on the eye what we're doing. And the last away performance, Accrington, in the league, again, part of the reason that we lost that game so heavily was I hadn't had the time to work with a group of players on what we need to do when we're down to 10 men. it's easy to stand on the touchline and try and bark orders and suggest that we should be doing this, but I have a certain way that I want to do things when we're down to 10 men that I hadn't conveyed to a group of players, and I do apologise that I haven't had enough time to be able to do that on the training pitch. So it's something that we have to work on, and it's something that arguably is done pre-season. And all these plans that you have as a manager, these plans, you have to give time to the players for them to understand and for them to develop. And it doesn't take 3 months. It takes 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 2 years, where you're getting this conveyor belt of success, where you're getting the teachings of your ways, not just being translated by the coaches, but by the players and previous experiences of the way that we do things. And that's what we're trying to build, and it's difficult because we're starting with 0. We're actually starting with 0 players and minus 12 points. You know, and speaking with John Coleman and speaking with other managers, you know, to get to positive points already and still be within a crack of it, we should be planning. There should be a real plan 4-6 years back to the Championship. And, you know, that's being realistic of where we are now and what we need to do over the next 6 years. You've got to plan 4 to 6 years back to the Championship and beyond. What's
the injury situation like going into Saturday's game? By the looks of things, it looked like we came through Tuesday reasonably unscathed.
Reasonably unscathed. We've got a selection headache of 16 players to choose from, which I'm really encouraged by. We've got a minor knock from Tuesday night, you know, a 90th minute knock, which might keep him out of training today, one of the players. But other than that, you know, I think Darren Ferguson will know exactly the group of players that we have to work with, so there won't be too many surprises.
Daryl Murphy's been in great form, 5 goals in 5 league games, nominated for the Sky Bet League One Player of the Month. Just how important has he been for the team?
Very important. You know, those goals have got us points, except for the Accrington goal. But it's testament to, at 36, having been there, seen it, done it, still having the courage and having the desire to get out there. And you can see why Daryl's been a top player. And he still is. He's a top operator in League One for us. Valuable at set plays, for and against. So we're really pleased. We're pleased with the majority of the players that we've got. You know, we've got high demands on a group of players who are, they want to win. They want to win. You know, we're competitive because we want to win. Sometimes it doesn't happen. We've got to understand why. We've got to forgive. We've got to move on. But Daryl's been superb, and he's embraced it. He's enjoying it, and we're getting the rewards from his natural talent and the way that we do things.